Good morning, Admirals. Vice Admiral Tom Mitchell here once again with our Let's Play of Star Trek Online. And our next mission in the Delta Quadrant is... let's see here, Delta Quadrant. Here we go. Revelations. A distress signal from a Federation vessel leads you to the heart of the crisis in the Delta Quadrant.
We've received a distress call from the USS Callisto, which was on a research mission in a little explored area of the Delta Quadrant. We're not sure what happened to the Callisto, but we need someone to check it out. There are a lot of people on the Callisto, good Starfleet officers and researchers. Bring them home.
Get a Bodwar cluster torpedo Mark 13. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, let's check it out. Looks like a lot of plasma or something coming out of the back. I wonder what that is. Alright, we're going to Deep Space Outpost. Now, how far is this place? Maybe we should go to Slipstream. Well, obviously we got a little ways to go here. Come on. How far do we have to go? Alright, not that far. Alright, well it's gonna take a little while. Sorry about that. That's the way the game is, you know, you go through sector space and it takes a while to get anywhere. Deep space signal. The USS Callisto was sent to this unexplored area of the Delta Quadrant. Contact was lost some time ago with the ship. Alright, let's check it out. A little bit of a mystery here in Star Trek. I heard some rumors about the next season of Star Trek, and it's supposed to be a lot more exploration going on. I hope that's true. Sir, we've arrived at the location of the distress call from the USS Callisto. We're no longer receiving the distress beacon, but sensors are picking up debris consistent with a Luna-class Federation starship. There might be survivors. Scan the wreckage. No luck, Admiral. Sensors aren't reading any life signs in the wreckage. The Callisto had a crew complement of 350. Unfortunate. Can we identify who attacked her? Sir, we have an incoming message. It's from the outpost station. Let's hear what they have to say.
This is 7 of 9, part of a Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship.
7, this is Admiral Apollo of the USS Lexington. We responded as soon as we could.
I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate. Please transport my team and me to your ship. I will be of more assistance to you there.
They have a lot to explain.
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this system.
Indeed.
Attention trespassing endotherms. You are trespassing in Voth-aligned space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
I think he's gonna say, "Fuck you! We will not be made your prisoners." strong ship, I gotta say. Pretty strong ship.
Warning.
Sorry about that, guys.
Warning.
Congratulations,
Alien vessel,
Admiral.
you have violated a Voth facility and will be...
Where are they going? It's not like the Voth to leave a battle they would have clearly won.
That is odd. Sir, we're receiving a distress call from the Turay homeworld. On screen.
This is a general distress signal for any ships in range. This is the Turay homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense power. We require immediate assistance.
Who exactly are the Turay?
The Turay are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant. Command has been attempting to contact them, without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our
Do you think
fleets.
the Voth are the ones who attacked the Turay? They left so quickly.
That is one possibility. To my knowledge, the Voth and Turay are not enemies. However, there is still much we do not know about the Delta Quadrant.
Perhaps a show of good faith would be in order. Course laid in for the Turay homeworld. We're ready to leave on your orders.
We have arrived in the Turay system. The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Turay vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship in the database.
Whatever they are, they're packing quite a punch.
Whoever these assailants are, their technology is exceptional. Even the Borg do not have ships such as these.
One of the ships is broken off and is moving in our direction.
Warning, ship is under attack. Left shields failing. Core shield failing. All integrity below.
WGF? What happened there? You gotta be kidding me. I'm not sure what happened there.
Ship under attack. Target shield unveiled.
This unidentified frigate is... What the hell am I doing wrong here?
Warning, ship is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack. Hull integrity below 75. Rear shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Hull integrity below 25%.
Wow! I'm really screwing up here. What the hell is going on? Okay. I'm gonna increase the shields. Increase power to the shields here.
Warning, ship is under attack. Integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 25%. Hull integrity below
The Voth
50%.
and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen
Make
to
it
their
so.
communications.
Your defense of the Teray thieves will be your undoing.
The Teray and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Teray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
They're not even attempting to negotiate.
The surface of the Teray homeworld is being devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels. The Teray do have a defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting them, but the control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial assault. There is a secondary command center on the outskirts of one of their major settlements. If we transport directly there, we will be able to restore the control network. The invaders attacked this facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid. That defense grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the battle in orbit from raining down on the planet. Small pieces will burn up in the atmosphere, and your ship's weapons can deal with some others, but a significant percentage will get through. Until that grid is operational, there will be widespread devastation.
So we get the defense grid back online. Give the Ture a fighting chance. Okay.
There was a firefight here. One of the Ture is injured, but his condition is stable. He may be able to give us more information about the invaders.
We'll help him and maybe he can answer some questions.
Thank you. My name is Bellis. You're from Starfleet,
yes, we'd like to know what
right?
happened here.
The ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, they had knocked out the grid controls, and we were defenseless. We barely had time to transmit a distress signal. You are not Ture. I cannot reveal our secrets!
If I may, Underspace is a network of subspace corridors that extend through much of the Delta Quadrant. Voyager was pulled into one when its warp field interacted with the corridor's radial wall. At the time, we speculated that the corridors would speed our journey back to Federation space. That was not possible.
If Underspace is the Ture's secret, how are these attackers able to use it?
The attackers were Vaadwaur. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction, every death, it's all Voyager's fault.
Impossible. It cannot be the Vaadwaur.
The Vaadwaur aren't important. Completing our mission here is. Have you confronted the Vaadwaur previously? 7. Who are the Vaadwaur?
This is all my fault. When we first encountered the Vaadwaur, they were in cryostasis. I foolishly awoke their leader in a moment of curiosity. I didn't know their history. They were conquerors, despots. The Vaadwaur used Underspace to rule the Delta Quadrant for decades. It was only when the other races banded together that they were defeated. At the time we encountered them, when I awakened them, Captain Janeway said she probably would have done the same thing. But it wasn't her choice, it was mine. I am responsible. However, the Vaadwaur we encountered did not have a level of technology like what we face here. This is far beyond anything the Vaadwaur are capable of developing in such a short amount of time.
So now we form a plan of action.
My analysis remains unchanged. We need to restore functionality to the defense grid. There are 4 nodes located on the edge of this complex. We must restart these nodes and realign them to the central tower to re-establish the grid.
Sounds good. Keep an eye out for any Vaadwaur. They won't like what we're trying to do.
I'll go to the central tower and start the initialization sequence.
We had to ally ourselves with the Teray to escape the Vaadwaur.
Enemy target uncensored.
My analysis of this node is complete. Execute the following steps in the correct order. First, you must access the AI subroutines. Next, you must charge the capacitive relays. Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink. Connection reestablished.
I don't know why it's not playing good. Maybe I should restart the computer and
When Admiral Tuvok asked me to leave my post at the Daystrom Institute to assist the Callisto, I thought the probability of seeing Vaadwaur was statistically insignificant. Whatever happens here, we must inform our superiors about the Vaadwaur threat. I have completed my analysis. Complete the following steps in the correct order. First, you must access the AI subroutines. Next, you must charge the capacitive relay. Finally, you must align the main relay. Uplink reinitialized. When we first rescued the Vaudois, we thought we could be allies.
Enemy targets on center. Personal shield losing power.
Yeah, I had to close the window. I was getting a big amount of light coming in.
Analysis complete. Perform these steps in the correct order. First, you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must reinitialize the Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Enemy targets on center. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Wow, that was not normal.
I blame myself for the Vaudois' return. It was a door best left unopened.
Shield losing power.
Complete these steps in the correct order to initialize and first you must access the AI. Next, you must charge the capacitor. Finally, you must align the main relay. Uplink established.
Flanking damage detected.
defense node online.
Starfleet, I need assistance at the central tower. Your team did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central hub here. The restart process will take some time, but the defense grid will be active in about 2 minutes. We'd be in good shape if the Vaadwaur hadn't launched more assault pods. These are mobile transporter pads used to bring more troops to the surface rapidly. I assume they're coming to stop us from restoring the defense grid.
We need to hold them off until the defenses grid has completed the restart sequence.
The Teray took control of underspace after the Vaadwaur were defeated. Clearly the Vaadwaur object.
Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing cover. Making damage detected.
Vaadwaur reinforcements approaching.
I'm screwed. What the hell, man? Looks like I'm screwed.
Enemy targets on sensor.
The Vaadwaur are relentless. The probability of our survival is slim.
Personal shield losing power.
I don't know what's going on. He's never done this before. Normally it's pretty smooth.
The Vaadwaur are tenacious fighters. We must be more so.
Restart.
Enemy targets
Try
on
this
sensor.
over again. It's not normally like this.
Enemy targets on sensor.
We can't keep this up forever!
Losing power.
What is that?
Flanking damage detected.
see what happens. Call for help, see what happens. Oh, we can't, because we lost all our dudes. Okay, hold on. This is pretty fucked up. Why would... It must be me. I don't know why I keep dying. Sir, I'm receiving a message from the Lexington. The Badwar are retreating to underspace. Even with the defense grid online, the Ture couldn't have defeated them. Why leave before they finish the fight?
It is not odd. Voth reinforcements have entered orbit. These Vadwar do not want to do battle with an obviously
Really?
superior
I seem to remember
force.
the Badwar tearing your ships apart.
While we did sustain great losses, we have made good on our agreement with the Ture.
Seven and
Belos, we have restored your defense grid.
I'm not interested in petty squabbling about who did what. The grid is restored and we are
apologize,
safe.
fella.
That's all that matters.
Sir, the USS Voyager has entered orbit. Admiral Tuvok is requesting to beam down to your position. Granted.
Seven of 9.
Admiral?
We detected the destruction of the Callisto. What?
It was your fault! Your ship invaded the Voth outpost! You woke the Vadwar!
Vadwar. Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believed their numbers were few and their technology outdated.
Then you were wrong! The Vaadwaur have returned, and no one is safe.
I see. 7. Voyager could use your expertise again. Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
Voyager, 2 to beam up.
Seven and 9 has safely arrived on Voyager, and the Vaadwaur threat on the ground here is over. The Voth commander has indicated his forces will deal with any remaining hostiles. We're clear to return to the Lexington on your command.
Thank you for assisting 7 and lending aid to the Touré. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vaadwaur, have made such a leap in technology and are now threatening the entire quadrant is troubling.
Thank you. Without your help, my team and I may have been killed by the Voth. Now, however, I must turn my attention to the Vaadwaur. I am responsible for their return. I must assist in their defeat.
I've read Admiral Janeway's mission logs from Voyager. It would be troublesome enough to have the Vaadwaur return in force. They're an aggressive and difficult species. But if they have technology and forces that can defeat the Voth, this does not bode well.
Okay, we get a Vaadwaur cluster torpedo Mark 13, very rare. Okay, 20% bonus shield penetration. Launches a level 65 tri-cobalt torpedo. Cluster torpedo, which explodes, creates several tri-cobalt mines. Okay, we keep getting all these torpedoes. Okay. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Have a good night, and we'll meet back here at 0600 tomorrow morning, and we will continue in the Delta Quadrant. That's pretty fucking cool. Oh, excuse me. And have a good night, gentlemen.